Dip dye, hair dye.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Seriously. Hey guys, it's Ellie and welcome back to Beauty Hacks, Fail or Holy Grail, where we test Pinterest beauty hacks and see if they're fail or Holy Grail or Holy Fail. We have a special guest with us today. This is Michelle from her channel MiniMeeshie, and she is my longtime YouTube friend and totally amazing. So I'm gonna leave her channel linked down below. If you're not already subscribed to her, you need to reevaluate your life choices because she's amazing. Obviously, she's here with us right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Today we are doing the Kool-Aid Dip Dye Pinterest beauty hack. Because we both have dark hair, it's gonna come out really interesting.
I'm gonna be doing purple, or I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, I'll be doing red, cherry. For this hack, let's talk about what we need. You will need 3 packets of Kool-Aid, a pot to boil your water and Kool-Aid mixture, a bowl to dip your hair in, or 2 bowls if you're double dipping, and 2 cups of water in which to boil the Kool-Aid in the pot. So let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to move over to the stove where we're gonna boil the Kool-Aid in the pots, and then we'll move back here and get dipping. Okay, so the first step is going to be to pour your 2 cups of water into your thing without spilling it all over your stove. And then we have to put that on boil. So then you have to let this get to a boil, and then once it boils, we're gonna pour our Kool-Aid into the mix. All right, so we are finally boiling, and now we need to pour in our 3 packets of Kool-Aid into the boiling water. I think we can turn the heat off at this point because it's hot. So we're just gonna pour in our packets. And then now we're just stirring it till the Kool-Aid crystals are fully dissolved. I feel like we're good. So now we gotta pour it into the bowls. Okay, so now we're gonna pour the Kool-Aid into the bowls so that we can dip our hair in it. Okay, so we're about to dip our hair and we have to decide what parts of our hair we wanna dip in the Kool-Aid. So, Michelle, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do pigtails and just try to do like the tips, kind of, maybe like this much.
Okay, and I think I'm gonna do the blonde part and then like above so we can get a good idea of it on the blonde as well as the brown, hopefully. But this is really hot and I don't know how close I can actually get to it, so we'll see. But let's get our hair set up and then we'll start dipping. Okay, so now that she's got her hair in pigtails and I've got mine in this Star Trek configuration, I'm gonna go ahead and dip this in because it's got blonde and brown, and I think it'll be a really good like tell of how much this hack actually works. So, like we said, Michelle's doing purple, I'm doing red, and we're gonna go in here and sit for 7 whole minutes. And yes. Okay, so for anyone out there on the internet who wants to know, having your face over boiled Kool-Aid of cherry or grape variety is not a good smell.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
You guys look great.
This is Matt. This is Michelle's boyfriend, and a jet's gonna come around too, my husband, who you've already met. But we're getting both the men in.
Tricked.
Hi. So, do you guys think this is gonna be a fail, a holy fail, or a holy grail?
I think the purple one could be tough to see. I don't know how it's gonna end up, and I think the red will be a bit easier to see. But I don't know. I mean, it's Kool-Aid, so it's a pretty wild idea.
Okay, our timer is done. We're gonna pull our hair and put them on some towels. Can we have some towels? Okay, so now we're patting our hair dry, and then we you look like you have a child.
Like little rats or something.
Okay, so we're gonna continue patting our hair dry as much as possible, and then we're gonna use a blow dryer to dry it out, and then we'll be able to.
Because you're not supposed to, or yeah. You're not supposed to.
The pin that we decided to test today said that if you're gonna leave your hair in for 7 minutes, then you can't wash it out until it dries fully. So in that case, we're gonna dry it and then see what happens. But so far, I'm not terribly impressed with the redness. I mean, it's definitely colored, but I don't know if I would really call that red.
Not red, yeah.
So.
Especially if red is what you were going for.
Yeah, and we can't tell with yours yet at all.
Can't tell because it's wet and very dark.
So we're gonna go ahead and get this dry, and then we'll be back for the reveal. Okay, so we just blow dried our hair with just my everyday blow dryer, and as you can see, it's nothing extremely vibrant. Michelle's hair
I don't know if you can see, but
yeah, it's tinted purple, but it's nothing that you would walk up and say, wow, your hair is purple in the street. It's just like
a slight tint.
Yeah, yeah.
In the sunlight.
So when we go in the sun, you can see the purple a lot more. But indoors, in my indoor lighting, it's just not as impressive as we expected.
Yeah.
For mine, you know, as you saw, I had the blonde parts that were dyed, and then there's some brown parts too, so you can really see the difference on what you get with the Kool-Aid. So you have, you know, really brightish red, and you have the red tint. So we've been talking about what we're gonna rule this, and I think that it's probably best that we rule it a holy fail. And for those of you who are new here, a holy fail means it's not a holy grail and it's not a fail. It's somewhere in the middle. So it's a holy fail. It works on blonde hair. It doesn't work on dark hair unless you're just going for a dark hair tint.
Exactly.
So I would say my recommendation is if you want color, I would bleach your hair first. If you want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I don't recommend that.
No. Yeah, it's, you know.
But it still leaves it like a nice tint outside.
Yeah. So, you know, you get that shiny color in the sun, but indoors you don't. This one's gonna have to be up to you guys and your personal preference. So, as always, I would love to hear what you guys think of it. Do you think it's a fail, holy fail, or holy grail? Leave some comments down below. And I just want to thank Michelle for being here. It's been so much fun to have a partner to do this with. So, of course, you guys, I'm gonna remind you again to go check out her channel, subscribe to her because she is an amazing, amazing woman. And
thank you.
Yes, I'm hoping I can get her back here again soon because she comes to visit sometimes. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see more of her on my channel. Until then, you better be watching her channel. I'm gonna check. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right.
Wow, I thought my hair were like, I thought it like literally fell off, like dissolved off, because it was like floating, and I was like, is my hair still connected?
And we just watched that video where she curling irons her hair off.
Oh, I love that video.
Yeah, I showed him that last night.